Imagine waking up 30 days from now, stepping on the scale, and seeing a number that's 10 kilos less than today. Your clothes feel loose, your face looks sharper, your energy is higher, and people start asking you, "What did you do?" Now here's the shocking part. What if I told you that this transformation doesn't require expensive supplements, crazy workouts, or starving yourself? What if the secret comes down to just 2 simple vegetables that you can eat every single day? Sounds unbelievable, right? But stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how this works, how to follow it step by step, and how to actually make it sustainable without damaging your health or feeling miserable. Now, before we go further, let's clear something up. Losing 10 kilograms in 1 month is aggressive, and it's not for everyone. But it is possible if you do it the right way, safely, and consistently. And most people fail not because weight loss is impossible, but because they overcomplicate everything. They jump from one diet to another, they try extreme workouts for 3 days, then quit. Or they eat healthy foods but still don't see results. Why? Because they're missing the core principle, simplicity and consistency. So today, I'm going to simplify everything for you. No confusion, no complicated diet plans. Just a clear, powerful approach centered around 2 vegetables that can literally transform your body when used correctly. Let's start with the first vegetable, cucumber. Yes, something so basic, something you've probably ignored your whole life. But cucumber is one of the most underrated fat loss foods on the planet. It's extremely low in calories, over 90% water, and helps flush toxins from your body. When you eat cucumber regularly, you naturally reduce your calorie intake without feeling hungry. And that's the key to weight loss. Not starving, but feeling full while eating less. Cucumber also helps reduce bloating. So even within the first few days, you'll notice your stomach looking flatter. And that psychological boost is powerful, because when you see results, you stay motivated. Now let's talk about the second vegetable, bottle gourd, also known as lauki. This one is a game changer, especially for rapid weight loss. It's light on the stomach, extremely low in calories, and supports digestion like nothing else. It keeps your system clean, improves metabolism, and helps your body burn fat more efficiently. But here's where most people go wrong. They hear about miracle foods and think just adding them randomly will fix everything. No, it's about how you use them. Timing, quantity, and consistency matter. So let me walk you through a simple daily routine that can help you achieve maximum results. Start your morning with a glass of lukewarm water. You can add a little lemon if you want. This wakes up your metabolism. Then, instead of a heavy breakfast, you eat a bowl of sliced cucumber. Eat slowly, chew properly. This fills your stomach, hydrates your body, and keeps calories extremely low. After a couple of hours, if you feel hungry, you can have a light snack. Maybe some fruit or a handful of nuts. Nothing heavy. Remember, the goal is to keep your overall calorie intake controlled. For lunch, this is where bottle gourd comes in. You can have it as a simple curry, soup, or even juice. Keep it light, avoid too much oil. Pair it with a small portion of protein if possible, like lentils or eggs. This keeps your body nourished while still promoting fat loss. In the evening, instead of reaching for junk food, go back to cucumber. You can make a simple salad with a little salt, lemon, maybe some black pepper. It's refreshing, filling, and keeps you away from unhealthy cravings. And for dinner, keep it very light. Again, bottle gourd works perfectly here. Soup or cooked lightly. Your body doesn't need heavy food at night. In fact, eating light dinners is one of the fastest ways to lose weight. Now I know what you might be thinking. Is this enough? Will I feel weak? And the answer is no, if you do it properly. Because you're not starving your body. You're simply replacing high-calorie, low-nutrition foods with low-calorie, high-water, high-fiber foods. But let me be honest with you. This method works only if you stay consistent. You can't do it for 2 days and expect miracles. You need to commit for at least 2 to 4 weeks. And once you start seeing results, it becomes easier to continue. Also, don't ignore movement. You don't need intense workouts, but at least stay active. Walking for 30 minutes a day can boost your results dramatically. Even simple movements help your body burn more calories. Another important point, hydration. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. Sometimes your body confuses thirst with hunger. So when you feel like eating, drink water first. You'll be surprised how often the craving disappears. And here's something most people don't talk about. Your mindset. If you go into this thinking, this is hard, this is boring, you'll quit. But if you treat it like a challenge, like a 30-day transformation journey, it becomes exciting. Every day you feel lighter, cleaner, more in control. Now let's talk about cravings, because this is where most diets fail. You'll have moments where you want junk food, sugar, fried snacks, all of it. And that's normal. Your body is used to it. But here's the trick. Don't fight cravings with willpower alone. Replace them. When you crave something crunchy, eat cucumber. When you want something warm, have bottle gourd soup. It's about redirecting, not suppressing. And yes, you can have one cheat meal per week, not a cheat day, just one meal. This helps you stay sane and prevents binge eating. But don't go overboard. Keep it controlled. Also, pay attention to your sleep. Poor sleep slows down fat loss. Your body needs rest to recover and function properly. Aim for at least 7 hours of sleep every night. Now let's address something very important. Results vary. Some people might lose 10 kilograms, others might lose 5 or 6. And that's still amazing. Don't compare your journey with anyone else. Focus on your progress. What matters is not just the number on the scale, but how you feel, your energy, your confidence, your health. That's the real transformation. And here's the best part. Once you complete this 30-day routine, your habits will change. Your cravings will reduce, your appetite will stabilize, and your body will naturally prefer lighter, healthier foods. And that's how you maintain your weight loss long-term. So if you've been struggling, if you've tried everything and nothing worked, maybe the solution isn't doing more, maybe it's doing less, but doing it consistently. Simplifying your diet, focusing on what actually works, and giving your body the chance to reset. This is not magic. This is science. Low calories, high hydration, improved digestion, consistent routine. That's the formula. And now it's your turn. Imagine yourself 30 days from now, lighter, healthier, more confident. The only question is, are you ready to commit? Start today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because every day you wait is a day you stay the same, and deep down, you already know you want change. Stick with this, trust the process, and watch what happens to your body. And this is where something really powerful starts happening inside your body that most people completely ignore. Your gut begins to reset, and when your gut starts functioning properly, fat loss becomes faster, easier, and much more natural without forcing your body into extreme dieting. You see, your gut is not just about digestion. It controls how your body absorbs nutrients, how it stores fat, how it manages hunger, and even how often you crave unhealthy food. So if your gut is overloaded, inflamed, or sluggish, no matter how hard you try, your weight loss will feel stuck. And this is exactly why so many people say, I barely eat anything but still can't lose weight. Because it's not just about how much you eat. It's about how your body processes what you eat. Now think about what most people eat daily. Processed foods, fried snacks, sugary drinks, refined carbs. All of this creates a toxic load inside the digestive system. It slows everything down. Waste doesn't move properly. Digestion becomes inefficient, and your body starts holding onto fat as a defense mechanism. Your metabolism drops, your energy feels low, and cravings become stronger. But when you introduce fiber-rich vegetables into your daily routine, especially consistently, something starts to change. Fiber acts like a natural broom for your digestive system. It begins to clean out the buildup inside your gut, pushing waste out more efficiently and helping your body reset from the inside. And this is not something that happens overnight, but within just a few days, you can start noticing the difference. Your stomach feels lighter, bloating reduces, and your digestion becomes smoother. This is your body telling you that things are starting to work the way they're supposed to. Fiber also slows down the digestion of food in a very beneficial way. Instead of your blood sugar spiking and crashing, which causes hunger and fat storage, fiber keeps everything stable. And when your blood sugar is stable, your body doesn't feel the need to store excess fat. Instead, it starts using stored fat as energy. This is one of the biggest secrets behind natural fat loss, controlling your insulin levels without even thinking about it. Because when insulin stays high, your body is in fat storage mode. But when insulin stays balanced, your body shifts into fat-burning mode. And fiber-rich vegetables help create that balance effortlessly. Another powerful effect of fiber is how it influences your hunger hormones. When you eat foods that are low in fiber, you feel hungry again very quickly. But when you eat fiber-rich vegetables, they expand in your stomach, take longer to digest, and sends signals to your brain that you're full. This reduces unnecessary snacking and keeps your calorie intake naturally low without feeling deprived. And here's something even more interesting. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, often called your gut microbiome, and these bacteria play a huge role in your weight. Some types of bacteria actually promote fat storage, while others support fat burning and a healthy metabolism. When your diet is full of processed foods, the bad bacteria start to dominate. But when you eat more fiber-rich vegetables, you feed the good bacteria. And over time, this balance shifts in your favor. Your gut becomes healthier, your digestion improves, and your body becomes more efficient at burning fat.
This is why two people can eat the same amount of food, but have completely different results. Their gut health is different. One body stores fat easily, the other burns it efficiently, and the difference often comes down to what they've been feeding their gut over time. Now imagine what happens when you consistently eat clean, fiber-rich vegetables every day for a few weeks. Your gut starts clearing out the old waste, inflammation reduces, good bacteria increase, digestion improves, and your body begins to function like it's supposed to. This creates the perfect environment for fat loss. And the best part is, this doesn't feel like punishment. You're not starving. You're not forcing yourself into extreme diets. You're simply giving your body what it needs to work properly. And when your body is in balance, weight loss becomes a natural side effect. Another important benefit of gut cleansing through fiber is the reduction of water retention. Many people think they're gaining fat, but in reality, their body is holding on to excess water due to inflammation and poor digestion. When your gut improves, this excess water starts to release, and you notice a rapid drop on the scale in the first few days. This is why some people lose 2 to 3 kilos quickly at the start. It's not all fat, but it's still important progress, because it reduces bloating, improves appearance, and motivates you to keep going as you continue. Your body then starts targeting actual fat stores, especially stubborn areas like the belly. And this is where consistency becomes everything. Because the longer you support your gut health, the more efficient your body becomes at burning fat. Now let's talk about something that often gets ignored: constipation. If your digestive system is not clearing waste regularly, toxins stay inside your body longer than they should. This can slow down metabolism, increase bloating, and even affect your mood. Fiber-rich vegetables help prevent this by adding bulk to your stool and making it easier for your body to eliminate waste. This regular cleansing keeps your system light and active, and when your system is active, your metabolism stays higher. And it's not just physical. Your gut is closely connected to your brain. This is often called the gut-brain connection. When your gut is unhealthy, it can actually affect your mood, increase stress, and trigger emotional eating. But when your gut is balanced, you feel calmer, more in control, and less likely to overeat. This is why people who improve their diet often say they feel better mentally as well. It's not just about weight, it's about overall well-being. Another powerful thing about fiber is that it reduces calorie density without reducing food volume. In simple terms, you can eat a larger quantity of food, but still consume fewer calories. This is a huge advantage because you don't feel restricted. Your plate looks full, your stomach feels satisfied, but your calorie intake stays low. And when you maintain a calorie deficit in this natural way, your body has no choice but to use stored fat for energy. This is the foundation of weight loss. But instead of forcing it, you're allowing it to happen smoothly. Now, some people make the mistake of suddenly adding too much fiber at once, and then they feel discomfort, gas, or bloating. So it's important to increase it gradually and drink enough water, because fiber works best when it absorbs water and moves easily through your system. Hydration plays a key role here. Without enough water, fiber can actually slow things down. But with proper hydration, it becomes one of the most powerful tools for gut cleansing and fat loss. And let's not forget the role of simplicity. When your diet becomes simple, your body experiences less stress. Complicated meals, heavy combinations, constant snacking, all of this makes digestion harder. But simple, clean foods allow your digestive system to rest and function more efficiently. This is why traditional diets that focus on simple, whole foods often lead to better health and weight management, even without counting calories or following strict rules. And over time, something interesting happens. Your taste preferences start to change. Foods that once seemed boring become enjoyable, and foods that were once addictive start to feel too heavy or too sweet. This is your body adapting to a healthier state. Your cravings reduce, your hunger becomes more predictable, and your relationship with food improves. You're no longer controlled by sudden urges or emotional eating. Instead, you eat because your body needs it, not because your mind is seeking comfort. And this is where long-term success comes from. Not just losing weight quickly, but creating a system that your body can maintain. Because the goal is not just to lose 10 kilograms. The goal is to keep it off when your gut is healthy, your metabolism stays active, your hormones stay balanced, and your appetite stays under control. All of this makes it much easier to maintain your results without constantly dieting. So instead of chasing quick fixes, you're building a strong foundation. And once that foundation is in place, everything else becomes easier. Your energy improves, your sleep gets better, your skin looks healthier, and your overall confidence increases.
And all of this starts with something as simple as feeding your body the right kind of fiber, consistently. Not occasionally, not when you feel like it, but every single day. Because consistency is what drives real change. This is not about perfection. You don't have to follow everything perfectly, but the more consistent you are, the better your results will be. Even small improvements in your daily routine can lead to significant changes over time. So when you think about weight loss, don't just think about calories or exercise. Think about your gut. Think about what's happening inside your body, because that's where the real transformation begins. And once your gut starts working with you instead of against you, fat loss stops feeling like a struggle and starts feeling like a natural process that your body is designed to do. And once your gut starts working in your favor, the next powerful shift that begins to happen inside your body is the control of insulin. And this right here is one of the biggest hidden factors behind rapid weight loss that most people never fully understand. Because people focus only on calories, but hormones like insulin are what decide whether your body stores fat or burns it. You see, every time you eat, especially foods high in sugar or refined carbohydrates, your blood sugar levels rise. And in response, your body releases insulin. Insulin's job is to take that sugar out of your blood and store it for later use. But here's the problem. When insulin levels stay high too often, your body stays in fat storage mode instead of fat burning mode. This is why even if someone is eating less, if their insulin is constantly spiking throughout the day, their body struggles to lose fat. It's like trying to burn fat while your body is being told to store it at the same time. Now this is where low-calorie, fiber-rich foods come into play, especially vegetables, because they have a very low impact on blood sugar, meaning they don't cause those sharp spikes in insulin. Instead, they keep your blood sugar stable, which allows your body to gradually shift into fat-burning mode when you replace high-calorie processed foods with simple, low-calorie vegetables. Something very important happens. Your insulin levels begin to calm down. They stop jumping up and down all day, and when insulin stays lower for longer periods, your body finally gets the signal that it's safe to start using stored fat as energy. This is the exact state you want to be in for rapid weight loss, not constantly eating and spiking insulin, but giving your body time between meals where insulin remains low. Because during those periods, your body taps into fat stores. This is also why frequent snacking can slow down weight loss. Every time you eat, even small snacks, insulin rises again, and your body goes back into storage mode. So even if the snack seems harmless, like a biscuit or a sugary drink, it keeps interrupting the fat-burning process. But when you structure your meals around low-calorie foods that keep you full, you naturally reduce the urge to snack. You eat less often, your insulin stays more stable, and your body spends more time burning fat. Another important aspect of insulin is how it affects hunger. When you eat foods that cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, it is usually followed by a crash. And that crash makes you feel hungry again very quickly, even if you just ate not long ago. This leads to overeating and more calorie intake. But when your meals are based on low-calorie, high-fiber vegetables, your blood sugar rises slowly and stays steady. There is no sudden crash, which means your hunger stays under control for longer periods. You don't feel those intense cravings, and you don't feel the need to eat again and again. This creates a natural calorie deficit without forcing it. You're not counting every calorie. You're not feeling restricted. Your body simply eats less because it doesn't need more. And this is where weight loss becomes much easier and more sustainable, because you're working with your body's natural systems instead of fighting against them. Now let's go a little deeper. Insulin also plays a role in how your body stores fat, specifically in certain areas, especially around the belly. High insulin levels are strongly linked to increased belly fat. So when you control insulin through your diet, you're not just losing weight overall,
you're also targeting stubborn fat areas more effectively. This is why people often notice their waistline shrinking when they switch to a cleaner, low-calorie diet. It's not just about eating less, it's about stabilizing insulin and reducing fat storage signals. Another thing to understand is that your body becomes more sensitive to insulin over time when you eat the right foods. This is called improved insulin sensitivity, and it means your body needs less insulin to manage blood sugar, which is a very good thing. When insulin sensitivity improves, your body becomes more efficient. Nutrients are used properly, less fat is stored, and energy levels improve. You feel more active, more alert, and less sluggish throughout the day. On the other hand, when someone constantly eats high-sugar, high-calorie foods, their body can become resistant to insulin, meaning it needs to produce more and more insulin to do the same job. And this leads to even more fat storage and weight gain. So by choosing low-calorie vegetables and simple meals, you're not just reducing calories, you're actually healing your body's insulin response, and that has long-term benefits beyond just weight loss. Another powerful strategy that naturally comes with insulin control is spacing out your meals properly. When you eat and then give your body a break for a few hours, insulin levels drop. And during that time, your body shifts into fat-burning mode. This is why having clear meal timings instead of constant grazing can make a big difference. Even without strict fasting, just allowing gaps between meals helps your body reset and burn fat more effectively. And when those meals are based on low-calorie, high-fiber vegetables, the effect becomes even stronger, because you're not triggering large insulin spikes in the first place. Now let's talk about energy levels, because a lot of people worry that eating low-calorie foods will make them feel weak. But in reality, when insulin is stable, your energy becomes more consistent. You don't experience those highs and lows that come with sugary foods. Instead of feeling energetic for a short time and then crashing, you feel steady throughout the day. And this actually makes it easier to stay active, move more, and burn more calories in movement. Even simple movement like walking becomes more effective when your insulin is under control, because your body is already in a state where it's willing to burn fat. This combination of stable insulin, lower calorie intake, and consistent activity creates the perfect environment for rapid weight loss. Another interesting effect is how insulin control influences your cravings. When insulin is constantly spiking, your brain keeps asking for more sugar, more carbs, more quick energy. But when insulin stabilizes, those cravings start to fade. You don't feel that strong pull towards junk food anymore. Your appetite becomes calmer, and making healthy choices becomes easier, not harder. This is why many people say that after a few days of eating clean, their cravings reduce significantly. It's not just willpower, it's a hormonal shift happening inside the body. And once that shift happens, maintaining a calorie deficit becomes almost effortless. You're not forcing yourself to eat less. Your body naturally aligns with your goal. So when you think about rapid weight loss, don't just think about eating less. Think about eating smarter, choosing foods that keep insulin stable, support fat burning, and reduce unnecessary hunger. Because at the end of the day, your body is always following signals, and insulin is one of the strongest signals it listens to. If insulin is high, store fat. If insulin is low and stable, burn fat. And by focusing on low-calorie, simple, fiber-rich foods, you're sending the right signals consistently, allowing your body to shift into a state where fat loss is not forced, but automatic. And once your body adapts to this pattern, everything starts to feel easier. Your hunger, your energy, your cravings, your progress, all moving in the right direction without constant struggle.